Okay. Batteries on this camera are running low. I'm trying to clean up this rat's nest of wires, guys, as best as I can. So bear with me here. I gotta get all these wires under control because, man oh man, unbelievable. So one's gonna go in there. Okay. Now you guys can't see anything because I'm on the ladder. That's wonderful. Okay. I just put this one in here so it's away from these little sockets. I have the positives tightened up and buttoned up in the middle. I now have to deal with this whole whack of wire here, which I'll probably just kind of roll this up and strap. Actually, I'll strap it right next to it to start. And then I have just a loop here of wire to deal with, and I will strap that up. Need one more strap. I'll go grab one. It's pretty messy, guys. It's not organized, but it's gonna work. I may go back and tidy it up even better, but if you guys have any questions on what wires what, you know, the sockets are fairly clear to see. Those are these guys, and those go into the far right of the PWMs. Next are the battery cables that go down to the batteries, and then the solar panels are on the far left of each PWM, positive and negative. The rest is spaghetti because I need to, you know, straighten things up here, guys. It's nasty right now. I'm slowly getting it. Now I need to deal with this excess cable. Oh man. I don't know what the best way is to do this. The best way. Just pull it straight down and have it strapped down below, maybe. Something like that. Or tuck it off here in the side. Something. I do need some more straps just for these battery wires, so I will do those next. Oh, I need screws and some more straps again, so I'll go get those. My camera's about to die, guys, so I'm gonna put it on the charge. Right now I'm just kind of tidying things up, as you can see, but not doing a very good job because it still looks like spaghetti probably to everybody. Here's the mess I'm dealing with, the excess wire. And I'm even going to get more wire when this whole thing is moved up against the wall, because more will come in, and then I'll have to, I think I'm going to have to disconnect the toilet, move it, just so I can finish working on this thing. I think I'll do that. But for now, it says I got 3 minutes left of filming on here, so I'm going to charge this camera up right now. Alright, see you in a bit. Alrighty guys, my dad just left. It is now 20.9 Celsius in, 52% humidity in, which is good. The humidity's gone down. I got the window open too. I just shut the door. It's getting a little windy, so. And then I got the toilet to put back in. I got a mess to clean up. Yeah, some more stuff to put away. But look at that. That doesn't look too bad, eh, guys? That's the former battery box, which used to go sit right along here. And I think I have a new spot for my TV right up on that section there. Now it's still wobbly, even with the batteries in there. So I'll have to figure something out there. The gas line is not pinched. It's got plenty of space under there. I'll bring it around and turn Primo's light on, which is now going to be home here in the tiny house. Now I have the loads off at the PWM, so I'm going to turn those on. Turn Primo's load on and flip the light. Now the wiring, guys, I know, ugly, right? She's ugly, but the charge controllers, I didn't even touch them. They already put the max in for both batteries, and the batteries are just sitting here. And my plan worked using the jumper cables as connection points. So what I did, I'll sit down here, and here's my my fireplace. The 12-volt plug I can plug right into here now. So I have a lug on there that I showed earlier, and it's just being held tightly by the jumper, or the, I guess, the alligator clip, I guess you call them. And same here, but I have the wire strapped so nothing's gonna happen. Now these things are pretty heavy, but this thing still has a little wiggle to it, so I'm gonna have to fasten something across the top to the 2x4 up there, just so it doesn't walk away. I don't think it will. Now I still have access here to shut off the fireplace. The propane's off anyway. These are shut off. And I'm going to rehook up the composting toilet. I'm sitting exactly where it is. So the only downer about this situation is once the toilet's in, there's the holes for that. I will need to set up something where I can actually read my PWMs from down here. That one needs to be dusted, apparently. So yeah, they're working. They're stopping the juice from going in the batteries, but they charge these batteries in no time, guys. That's amazing. So we have power in the off-grid tiny house. So before I get an ego, I don't think I do have one, but I'd like to thank all my subscribers on YouTube, Patreon, Steemit, VidMe, Facebook group, everybody, for this is the big day. A lot of you guys have been waiting for this to have power in the tiny house permanently, right? And this is only 2 panels. This is the beginning, guys. I have 20 total, so 18 more panels to go up, hopefully, eventually. That's a lot of power. I do need more batteries and bigger batteries. The blue one in the back there, power pack, is the newest one, is 33 amp hour, which is nothing really for off-gridding. And the orange one is less. I believe it's probably like 20, maybe. I don't know. I don't even know. But now I basically, on a nice sunny day, I have unlimited power in the tiny house. And that's pretty huge for me, guys. So I didn't even finish what I was gonna say. Big shout out to High Tech Guy 18 Stu for helping me out with, you know, a little education on solar power. And Dave in the comments, and I believe, who else was commenting? John. I forget. I'm bad with names, guys. Sorry. Unless you talk to me a lot. Yeah, so awesome. Tiny house power. Now I'm probably not going to get a lot of sleep tonight because I'll be worrying about how the tiny house made out with me not being here. With these things not under supervision, right? But I'm sure everything will be okay. It is, you know, the afternoon, so we're not going to have too much more sunlight. Wow. It's only 2 o'clock. Oh no, 2:30. There's the real time. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so we got about, actually, since it's spring and summer, it doesn't get dark till like 9 o'clock at night. So, yeah, so I have, what, 5 or 6 more hours of sunlight to, you know, use. So after that, I don't have to worry about the tiny house. Everything should take care of itself. So I'm going to shut off the light. First, I'm going to shut this off, the switch, and then shut that off. And that is one hell of a mess of wires, guys. I'm so glad that's not up on the walls anywhere. Really. Oh, big shout out to Primo for he donated these almost a year ago or more. He donated the light, the 12 volt cigarette plug. He donated the small battery pack and a LED light and a laser light. So big shout out to Primo. Hopefully he's still following me. He used to have a YouTube channel, but he had to close it down for whatever reason. Hopefully he's doing well. So yeah, that doesn't look too bad. It hides the wires. You won't see the wires unless you're going to the bathroom in my tiny house. Yeah. I may end up moving the toilet. I doubt it because my vents are there, so I probably won't do that. But we'll figure something out in the future, guys, so it's easier for me to read what's going on up in here. But so far so good. The charge controllers have filled the batteries very fast because they're small batteries, and they're now limiting power. Ideas, guys, on what I can put in here that's 12 volt. Well, I already have a good idea. I'm gonna bring in my Aqua Cube shower thing, and it's going back up here, and then I'm gonna run its 12 volt plug over here, and it will be charged all the time. It'll live in the tiny house again permanently. That will be good. So I'm gonna do that. What else? What can I run in here that's small on power that will benefit the tiny house? I don't want to run lights. The reason I don't want to run lights is that will attract attention, and I don't want attention, especially for stealth living. Oh God, it's starting to get nasty. So awesome, power is here. Now, one thing I know I want to do eventually is get this aquaponics up and running for Mike Mushroom Patch, who donated this stuff, and I will be able to run it on timers off of that stuff there. I may even have to relocate that, you know, relocate the aquaponics back here somewhere, just so it's closer to the power source. But then again, I can always run an extension cord, and that will be fine and dandy. So pretty awesome, guys. Thanks to everybody giving me comments, likes, shares on my videos. And this is only the start. Like I said, this is 2 panels. We got 18 more to go. And this worked out unbelievably. Like, I didn't plan this until I got here. I'm like, what am I going to conceal all the wires in? And then I saw this sitting by the door. And it used to be just standing vertically up over there. And it's doing a hell of a job for me right now. It's even giving me ideas to put the TV just above the fireplace. I like it. My dad thinks I should use either the survival blanket to put on over the wood, or that thermopan material that I used, which is also similar to the survival blanket, on there, so it's reflecting any heat back from the fireplace. I guess I'll show you how much width I have between the fireplace. Here's my hand and a half. 6 inches is about I'm gonna say 6 inches clearance. Yeah. And then I could probably hook this fan up now permanently over here. I'll have to drill a hole or something, but later, all kinds of stuff to do. So pretty awesome, guys. Tiny house is up and running with power. Too much power right now because these little batteries are full. So I will give you updates. Big accomplishment. So I'd like to definitely thank all my subscribers and viewers. Even if you troll me, I'm doing good. I'm making it. Even though the land fell through for me to get land, I said, well, I can't let the YouTubers down. I pushed ahead, got the panels up. Even though I don't have land, I'm still renting. And maybe I can show he was interested in seeing this stuff, the solar. So I can come in and he can come and visit, and I can show him that, the landowner here. So that'll be good. Yeah, so I'm out of here for now, guys. I got cleaning up to do before I leave. I'm gonna hook the compost toilet back up, and then we're out of here. So got a lot done today, and pretty happy. So we'll see you for the next one.